Friends, welcome back. And this is Lokesh Gorantla, and today we are going to discussing about our next video, that is install PlayWright by using for TypeScript and JavaScript. Okay, what are the softwares are required for this particular software installation? Okay, basically here we required for Node.js first. Okay, and then we required for VS Code, Visual Studio Code Editor, because we are going to use for VS Code only. Okay, then we required for PlayWright. These are the things is okay. Now it is for TypeScript and JavaScript by default it is having, then we can able to use directly. Okay. Now VS Code how and Node.js we can see now. Basically VS Code you have to go on search in your Google. That is like Visual Studio Code Editor downloader. Once you click here and we can able to get this particular window. First option you have to choose. Okay. Once you choose here and you can able to launch in this particular location, navigate it, and here we can able to choose for which OS you have. If it is like a Windows, you can choose from here, and if it is a Mac here and Linux or others, you can able to go for here. Okay, and here you can able to see the 64-bit and 32-bit related to your particular operating system. Okay, just click and install it. Okay, and once you download it, then you can able to see double click that particular Visual Studio Code edited, and then you can able to once you double click that one and it will open for this particular window first one. Okay, and here it is basically it will ask you for accept that agreement, and you have to click on choose that particular drop down, and this particular next button will be enabled, and then you need to choose the location. In case if you want to install in a C program itself, no need to choose this particular browser, directly click on next. If you want to change that location where you want to install that particular ID, then you can able to choose the location. Okay, then it will give you for this location the by default the name is Visual Studio Code. If you want to change the name, you can able to change it out, but not required. You can keep it like that only. Selecting folder, and you can click for next. Once you click the next, it will give you these options, not required to anything. And if you want that particular Visual Studio Code editor icon should be displayed in desktop, you need to choose the first checkbox and then click on next. If not required means just you can click on next. Once you click, it will show you for installation. Then click on installation. It will start the progress. Once it is completed, finish. Okay. Just you need to search for VS Code. Okay. Once you started VS Code, it will be display like this. Okay. Then you need to install for Node.js as well. Node.js also you need to straightforward type. Okay. Similar format you need to start for Node.js download. First option itself we can able to get it and click on install download, and here by default it will give you for here latest version. Just click and download. Once you download that exe, then you can double click on that exe, then it will give you for this window, this home window. Click on next. Okay, once you click the next, it will give you for again a license agreement for this as well. Just if you want, you can read inside that particular box, scroll down and read that entire agreement, what exactly they are mentioning, that their policies and all. Okay, click on checkbox, it will enable, then click on next. Okay, once it is enabled. Here also like no need to change the path. If you want, you can change the path. Click on next. And here also no need to choose anything, just click on next. Then it will come for next. Again install here. Once you click on install, it will start for installation, the progress it will start. Once it is completed, it will finish. Okay, whether it is installed or not in your local, how we can able to know, right? Just search in a command from cmd, then enter for node hyphen version and enter. It will give you for which version it is present and in your local it will provide it. Okay, no need to bother about it. Once it is started, then how we can able to start it means, then we install for Node.js and VS Code, right? The step now, step one, we need to do like create folder. Okay, any location. Create folder, any location. I'm going to document location. Here I'm going to choose for new, and here like I'm going to provide for PlayWright with JavaScript. I'll show you same location in the both. Okay, the same format only. No need to. Okay. Once you open your VS Code and click on files and folder, and here documentation location, PlayWright with JavaScript, and choose it. Okay, now we are in a folder location. Okay, once the location we launched it, and we need to step 2, open newly created folder in VS Code. Okay, and step 3, open new terminal. Okay, how to open new terminal? Click on 3 dots and then terminal and new terminal. Okay, we are in a new terminal location. Okay, and here we need to type for npm init playwright. Okay, we need to start for and step 4, install playwright. How to install the playwright? If that the command is npm init playwright @ latest. This is the command we need to use. Then how we know that, right? Just you can go to here and here search like playwright dev, and you can able to come to in this location, and node.js is by default. Let's start. Then you can able to come to in the location. Okay, choosing here is the mandatory. Okay, then you can able to scroll down. This is the one we need to use it, and copy the command and come back here and paste it and start for enter. Once you start the enter, it will ask you for some couple of things like here. You need to install the following packages. Create playwright latest version 1.17 is the latest version. Do you want? Yes. Then it will start for installation. That by default TypeScript is the one it is. Okay. If you choose TypeScript, it will create for TypeScript related. If you choose for JavaScript, JavaScript related. Okay. Now I'm going to choose for TypeScript. Okay. I'll show you for JavaScript as well. Okay. Where you where where to put your end-to-end test. You want for end-to-end test in a test location, or if you want choose for any other location also fine. Or else you can provide for your own name also. Test. Okay. Do you want to create the GitHub actions flow or flow? Okay. By default false. If you want yes, you can able to provide for true. Okay. Otherwise you can false it. Okay. I'm going to create for false itself. We will create for the later. Install private browsers because it will having for inbuilt of browser support, right? Whenever you installing the installation time itself, we need to install for browsers. For this also yes, true. By default true. If you want false, you can able to use for false. Okay, but browsers without browser you can't able to run, right? That's why we can choose for yes itself. Okay, enter. Then installing that package and everything done. Okay, see everything it is created. Now you can see here still it is going on. Okay, downloading the browser npx and all. You can see all the things are it is down. It will take some couple of minutes. Okay, see everything it is going that it is downloading for now. Previous it is download for Chromium and Firefox now downloading, and WebKit also it is download. No need for exe like now Selenium also supporting for without browser location exe providing we can able to use a similar format. Now it is doing the same thing. Okay. Now everything's done. Okay, what are the things it is downloaded? Okay, you can see for nodes it's by normal way. Okay, and here tests. Okay, this is the end-to-end tests will be presented inside the test folder. Default it will provide for some basic tests how it will present and all. And second one, test examples. And if you want to create some hooks, and if you want to do list, or if something you want to do, all the things you can able to use. This is the basically git ignoring file. By default it will store whenever you come to some the code, right? It will skip this particular folders. Okay, by default it will provide. Okay, the package is normal, and packages, and also it like you can see what are the version of node it is presented, playwright version, and what are the things is presented. Okay, this is the main thing. This is basically a playwright and configuration ts file. This is a TypeScript by default we choose, right? It will extension is .ts. Okay, playwright test. Okay, and it is basically exporting a default configuration. What are the things you are providing here? It will choose test directory. Basically dot slash test is presented because of this particular folder. It will take as a by default. It will not take as a test slash examples. It will take as a test iphone, this particular one. Okay, parallel is to, and you can environment, this is the one you can able to provide environment URL. By default this report section is html. You can able to run default html report to create it. Okay, and if you want some local urls, that you can able to specify browser url. Okay, you can able to enable for browser url. Anything you can provide that you can able to access from your projects. Okay, tracing like one first entry and project name Chromiums, and the desktop Chromium is present in Firefox and WebSocket. If you are not disable these lines, right, by default it will hit for three browsers. Whenever you run your test case, right, by default it will run for three uh, browsers. Okay, and if you require for mobile device to connect, that also they are providing some inbuilt of configuration like Chrome, Safari, and Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, and all they are providing here. Okay, web server related stuff also they are providing. If you want some more things, you can able to add it for later sessions. Okay, this is the way we can able to create for TypeScript. Okay, how we can able to create for now JavaScript also. Okay, and I'm going to delete this entire things. Okay, we can delete or you can rename it also. This is basically TypeScript, right? We can use for TypeScript. TypeScript. Okay, and the same one will go for JavaScript folder as well, because we need to use for JavaScript, right? Same thing, nothing different, but now I will show for different JavaScript installation. Okay, and here is basically can click for enter, and here you can able to use for which is a command we copied, right? Directly we can able to copy from here. Enter. It will start for installation here as well. This is a basically command prompt, and previous we used for terminal. Now we are just scroll up and downs. If you down, this JavaScript will be selected. Now JavaScript, same thing end to end. Uh, GitHub Actions flow false only, and everything like npx installing yes, and I'm starting for installation. Okay. Now installation process got started. So it is started for all the things, and even downloading for PlayWright installation. Now PlayWright is completed for installation. Okay. Now we need to starting. See, you can see if you want to run anything, they are providing some inside directories also. npx playwright test and npx playwright test -ui, it will run for UI. And Chromium if you want to run any browser related project and examples, and you need to use for code gen, and you need to use a test like this. You can able to do for all things. We can able to see in the next video session also. Okay. First, I'll open for this particular folder into my VS Code. See now, here, JavaScript stuff. It is basically .js. If you see test location .js, previous TS, TypeScript. Okay, now JS. Okay, you can able to see JS. Okay, and the configuration also same, nothing different. Everything is same, just for extension of this. And also it will give you for VS Code, PlayWright test for VS Code extension. Do you want to add or not? This is the main thing. You have to install it, that plugin. Okay, this is the main one you have to install. Okay, and if you install, you can able to access for all the PlayWright stuff here. It will give for all the PlayWright stuff in this particular location. No need to bother about it. Okay, remaining things not required, only for this particular PlayWright one. Okay, if you are facing any issue, just comment on this video and then I can able to help you. Okay, I hope this information help for you. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.